Diddy allegedly sent 50 Cent a bouquet of funeral flowers at 11 p.m. to a club as a warning. You can't make this up. Did Diddy just threaten 50 Cent with a floral arrangement, or is 50 trolling us all? We're breaking down the late night flower drop, what it really means, and why this could spark Diddy's final downfall. If someone sent you funeral flowers at 11 p.m., what would you do? Drop a comment below. It wasn't the flowers that shocked people. It was the timing. At exactly 11 p.m., a massive floral arrangement showed up at 50 Cent's Miami club appearance. Not noon, not delivery window hours, 11 o'clock at night on purpose. And according to 50, these weren't random roses. They looked like a funeral arrangement with Thanksgiving seasoning. Immediately, 50 posted the flowers with a caption that read like a warning. What kind of gayish is this? This was no fan tribute. It was strategic. Diddy's team sent it as a power play, a warning in disguise, dressed in carnations and threats. Now here's where things turn sinister. In hip-hop, a green light doesn't mean go, it means target acquired. And when it comes to Diddy's past, the term carries a heavy shadow. From alleged allegations about Tupac to questions surrounding Biggie's death, Diddy's name has always hovered near the phrase. So when 50's bouquet stunt dropped, people didn't laugh. They panicked. Is Diddy sending a green light from behind bars? The symbolism felt too intentional. Funeral-style flowers, sent late at night, delivered during 50's appearance. 50 didn't blink. He laughed, then posted the flowers for millions to see. Why all the foreplay? Just get busy, he wrote, mocking the move like it was a weak love letter. But don't get it twisted. This wasn't 50 trolling for laughs. It was a strategic play. He flipped the threat, spotlighted it, and documented it publicly. So, if anything were to go down, he's already laid the groundwork for a federal case. Diddy might be physically locked up, but his ego still thinks it runs the block. Sending a flower arrangement from prison isn't romantic. It's delusional. Diddy, flexing what little control he still has, trying to scare potential witnesses into silence. Because if people start talking, his past won't survive the sunlight. It's jailhouse theater, playing the villain while pretending he's still the kingpin. But this move only proves one thing. He's rattled, and rattled men make reckless mistakes. Let's get brutally honest. If anything happened to 50 right now, Diddy would be suspect number one. The government's got a microscope on Sean Combs already. If he so much as orders a big gulp from the same gas station as someone shady, the feds are knocking. So why pull this flower stunt? Either he's fully delusional or he thinks he's untouchable. Either way, it's a dangerous gamble for a man already skating on legal ice. Some conspiracy theorists are saying 50 sent the flowers to himself. Let's shut that down. 50's not stupid. Faking threats would kill his legal protection for the reckoning. Documentary makers are shielded by journalistic ethics only if their work is unbiased. If Diddy can prove 50's orchestrating drama, he could sue for defamation. You think 50's risking $1 billion empire just to troll? No, he's not trolling. He's building a case in real time. Diddy isn't just beefing with 50. He picked a fight with Ted Sarandos, CEO of Netflix. Yeah, the guy who just helped acquire Warner Brothers. That's not a bad move. It's a career death wish, especially when 50 Cent is partnered with Ted, building studios, funding series, and dominating streaming. So while Diddy's behind bars writing angry letters, Ted's making billion-dollar plays. Hollywood is shifting, and Diddy just declared war on the new boss. Let's break it down. Diddy sent flowers, likely to show he still runs things. But the message it really sent, I'm desperate and delusional. The more he flexes from prison, the more he reminds people he's not in power, he's in panic. Meanwhile, 50 is operating on facts, media, and federal protection. This isn't a fair fight, it's a slow collapse. If you think Diddy's losing control one floral thread at a time, smash that like button right now. And if you're riding with 50 strategy, receipts, legal chess, and billion-dollar media flips, subscribe and turn on notifications, because the next chapter in this saga is already in production. Let's keep eyes on the fallout together. This isn't just a hit documentary. Sean Combs, The Reckoning, is Netflix's #1 global doc, projected to rake in close to 900 million views worldwide. The revenue from ads, syndication, and global licensing is jaw-dropping. and 50 Cent is executive producing all of it. He didn't just call out Diddy, he monetized the collapse in 4K resolution. While Diddy's name trends for the wrong reasons, 50's building the next media empire. For decades, Diddy had Hollywood in a chokehold, protected by favors, silence, and gatekeeping. But those favors expired. That silence shattered. The entire infrastructure that used to cover for Diddy has vanished. Now the power players are betting on Ted Sarandos and 50 Cent, not the bad boy of the past. The red carpet's been rolled up. The phone calls stopped getting returned. Here's the crazy part. Diddy might be safer inside. Whispers in the industry say if he gets out, it won't be smooth sailing. He's burned too many bridges, owes too many debts, and embarrassed too many former allies. He's no longer feared, he's resented. And out here, resentment turns to retaliation fast. Inside, he's infamous. Outside, he's exposed. This isn't just revenge. It's a hostile takeover. 50 Cent has outmaneuvered Diddy in every arena: TV, streaming, music, real estate, and public opinion. He's building a studio in Shreveport, locking down partnerships with power players, and producing the most watched exposé of the decade. Diddy stuck behind a commissary window, 50's writing checks and scripts. He didn't just win the beef, he bought the platform. The symbolism couldn't be louder. The man once synonymous with mogul power is now sending pedals from prison. No revolt, no hits, just poorly timed floral threats and courtroom whispers. It's embarrassing and eerie. He's not in a comeback arc, he's in the closing credits. And the flower arrangement, that was his curtain call. Diddy used to control the narrative through money, media, and manipulation. But that era is over. Now, 50 Cent owns the conversation. Every move Diddy makes becomes content. He doesn't need to threaten. He documents. He doesn't fight dirty. He goes viral. Diddy's trapped in a past built on secrets. 50's cashing in on truth and the clicks it brings. What if the flower stunt was exactly what 50 wanted? By amplifying the delivery and dragging it into the spotlight, he may have baited Diddy into revealing his hand. It's the classic 50 playbook. Weaponize your enemy's ego, then build a legal case and a documentary at the same time. Now, if Diddy retaliates, 50's already got Exhibit A. Every public statement Diddy makes digs him deeper. He's firing shots at Netflix, slamming CEOs, and allegedly threatening 50, all while under federal investigation. What he doesn't realize is the more he talks, the more receipts 50 collects. Diddy thinks he's defending his legacy, but to the world watching, he's just confirming every suspicion in surround sound. 50 doesn't need to plot revenge. He just presses record. If Diddy really did greenlight anything, 50 will document every frame and sell it to streaming. From courtroom to club appearance, every move is building the next docuseries. And Diddy, he's not just a villain this time, he's the unpaid co-star of his own takedown. In this saga, 50 didn't just win a beef, he dismantled an empire. Diddy tried to flex from prison. 50 turned that into franchise content. This isn't about threats anymore. It's about legacy and who gets to write it. Subscribe now, because the next season of The Reckoning may start in court.